Mike Lindell, CEO of MyPillow.com, joining us once again right here on Right Side Broadcasting. Now, the president just wrapped up a speech. From what I understand, I don't think you had an opportunity to watch that, did you?
No, I didn't. I've been battling all day since the last 3 days. In fact, that box stores that are now leaving MyPillow because they're afraid of these bots and trolls and these attacks. So they're dumping me. So every news station in the country has had me on, asking me why, how bad it's hurting MyPillow, and it's just been one call after another.
Yeah. Well, I put out a tweet yesterday to HEB, which I'm a Texan, proud Texan. They were a proud Texan Christian-based company based in Texas. And I put out a direct message to them as well as a public announcement on Twitter that I do not want them removing your pillows from their shelves because they stand for Christian values. So do you.
Right.
Let's talk about this cancel culture and what's going on. If people might have missed our message yesterday, Mike, corporate America is turning their back on you, these retailers.
Well, you know, here's what goes on, and I've had to explain this a few times today. When companies out there, when people decide, whether it's the left or whoever it is, and they want to erase somebody, they hire these companies. One of the big ones is sleepinggiant.org. I was told that I was hired. This guy told me the other day, Mike, you have some of the biggest ones in the world that are going to attack you and take you down, and they're attacking right now. So what they do, they go after, let's say, pick a box store, pick Bed Bath & Beyond. They go after their social media. They attack on social media, but these guys are all in a room, and these are bots and trolls. They're not real people. It's one person going, you know, boy, if you don't do this, I'm boycotting you. I hate your store. If you have MyPillow, he's a racist. And these guys type them up off. They're all computer generated, a lot of them where they just type, and these guys have done this. They're professionals at putting fear into these places. Now, this is cancel culture. This is what they've done. And some of the box stores, I've been able to talk to them and said, you guys, I've been down this road. Go to your social media, look at that, and click on them. They don't have any friends. These are robotic things. That's why they're called bots and trolls. But this is the world we're living in. If we don't make a stand now, this is fear. Everyone's out there living in fear, you know, and fear that, that really people are going to boycott my business. And they succumb to the pressure. I'm going to distance myself from Mike Lindell because he's standing up. Well, you know what? All these, you know how many people out there, these small churches and these, there's so many people getting canceled now on, like on Twitter and Facebook. Let me tell you about Twitter. Twitter lets these bots and troll people go on there to destroy people. But yet my Twitter's down. I mean, other people's Twitters are down because they made a subjective thing that I did something wrong. My Twitter's still up, and I'm not even controlling it. I'm going, you guys, it's not me out there. And my employees, they've been through this before, so they're at least confident. But I can't imagine if I had a company that this was the first time it was being attacked. I tell you, because we've been through it. We would have people. We're getting calls and or emails because they're not real people. Emails. You get some calls because they hire those kind of people too that call up and say, Mike Lindell, his pillow, and then they put on the online. I was going to buy 20 pillows, but your pillows are terrible. I tried your pillow; it's terrible. You're a racist. All these things. But it scares things. And if what's happening out there now. That's what your HEBs, your Bed Bath & Beyond, your Kohl's, your Wayfairs, your Canadian Shopping Channel. These companies, we have 110 products. We were some of their biggest products they ever had. And these guys that are making their decisions, they're out of fear. They're going to regret it because otherwise, the other thing too is the real customers are going to be upset that they're not carrying the products. Mm-hmm. Those are the real buyers.
Mm-hmm.
I want to explain, if you have a business out there, I want to explain boycotts. When they do this, they're not real. They're fake. If you've done nothing wrong other than what you believe in, they're absolutely fake. So what happens is more people that get behind you will buy more. And all the people that don't, that aren't, they're just shoppers, they're going to buy the same. They're not going to boycott your store because you've done nothing wrong.
Correct.
That's just crazy. So
it is crazy. Now, I've read some of the comments on our previous videos, and a lot of people are saying, you know, at this point, I'm going to go out and buy 10 pillows. People that really stand, it's true, they really stand behind what you said.
Yeah.
What is your message to our viewers right now, and what can they do? I know you have a special offer for your book that you're going to offer up to our viewers.
Well, you know, last year I pre-printed and I bought my own paper because I wanted to get the book costs down so I could take all the proceeds. I self-published, and what I was going to do with all the 3 million copies, and when I got to it, I was going to put it out there for a lower price to get my Lindell Recovery Network going. But right now, there's no more important time than now, because I'm using this money to make up for everything else that's happening. And we're going to do it. We're going to discount to $9.97 with free shipping. And this book is a book. It's a story of hope. One thing too. It's going to be twofold. But I'm telling you, this is you know, all the money that I get from there is going towards my, you know, what I've got going on, and it's, you know, this fight that I'm in, and I'm not backing down. I'm not going to back down. I'm not giving up for what I'm doing, and I'm not going to succumb to oh boy, I'm going to quit doing what I'm doing because the box stores are leaving me.
Right.
You know, everyone out there has been great, and when you use this, and you can use your promo code too, RSBN. You know, as we know that I support this great station too, 50% of the proceeds go there. But the book in particular, I'm taking all those proceeds to go for what I've been fighting for. And you guys, I can't tell you enough, this book will change lives. This book, as I lived it, you know, this is what we could be losing, the American dream. The American dream, you know, my story, your story, everybody's got a story, but this, the book is, you know, it took 7 years to write, but I think for such a time as this, we needed to get it out there now. So basically, I'm putting it out there for a cost. You got the $9.97, and I'm going to pay shipping, and let's just get them out there to people.
And where's the best place to get that book, Mike? Your website?
mypillow.com, because here's another thing. There's a lot of bookstores that wouldn't take old Mike Lindell stuff, let me tell you.
Interesting.
You don't do stuff. I tried to self-publish and put it out there. Well, all this stuff is in our culture that's been attacked, and they take over these monopolies from movies to books to you know, you name it, music, Hollywood, all these things. You don't go try and do it different, you know, something outside of the box. Well, I did. I even bought my own paper. Like I said, I wanted to make it cheap so I would have all that money to go for good. I wanted it to go for good. I have the Lindell Recovery Network where people can go there, and millions of people are going to get off addiction. And I'll tell you what, you know, you know, people out there looking for hope right now. You know, I used to say, well, people don't look for hope unless things are bad. And I said, you know, with addiction is bad, and they'd be looking for hope. Well, the gateway is taking people, not just getting them off drugs, and then it's getting them to Jesus. Well, right now, the whole world's looking for hope. We're all looking for hope. So this is it is a story of hope, and it will really, you know, and I want to tell everyone out there that I'm telling you, when we get through everything, it's going to be amazing. I want everybody to keep the faith out there, because you know, they can throw everything at me, but I know what I believe, and I know where I'm at, and I know God's got me on the right path. So I'm not.
Yep. God's in control. I want to remind everybody as well to go to mypillow.com, and don't forget to put that promo code. There we go. I want to remind everybody to go to mypillow.com and put that promo code RSBN, and you'll get up to 66% off your entire order. And of course, partial of those proceeds goes back to our network. We know you're a very busy man. We certainly appreciate your time today. We'll continue to put this message out of faith and hope and love. And we just appreciate everything you do for our country, Mike.
Thanks a lot. God bless you all.
God bless you guys. We'll see you guys later.